Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
And already we're underway here. Knocks it back. And he's forced to go back. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Bellingham. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Succumbs to the pressure. Gavi. Yamal. This is De Jong. Gavi. Lewandowski! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Looking for the run. And he was alert to it. Barcelona are already ahead. The perfect start.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Ceballos. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. De Jong. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Gavi. Pedri. This is De Jong. Looking tidy in possession here.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham opts for safety. Lucas Vazquez. And Dani Ceballos. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He might be in here! Mbappe! And that is wildly off target.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
De Jong. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Bellingham. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri. Gavi. Now it's Lewandowski. This is De Jong. Pedri. And Koundé. That's headed upfield. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Valverde. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Here's Tchouaméni. Ceballos. And Garcia. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Lucas Vazquez. For Valverde. Bellingham. And it's Lewandowski. Played through into space. Look at the space here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Valverde. Lucas Vazquez. Rodrigo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gavi. Yamal. And he cuts out the supply. Tchouaméni. And Dani Ceballos.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Moved on forwards. Yamal. Gets his pass away. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Ceballos. Valverde. Bellingham. Now Mbappe. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Gavi, who's set up one goal so far. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Lewandowski. Bellingham. Valverde. Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gavi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rafinha. Valverde promptly onto that, and that is that. Still just a single goal between the sides. Rodrigo. Rafinha. Gavi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Deftly out wide. There will be a throw-in. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Gavi. Oh, that's well spotted. Fran Garcia. And Dani Ceballos. And here's Lewandowski. Can he put it away? He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
Ceballos. Balde does well to get it back.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Rafinha. Gavi. Gavi! Opts to play it back. Rafinha. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, this looks sharp. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this.
And that is that. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Lewandowski claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his